Hey, good morning. Hi, lovelies. We're in the studio today. Allie, the artist behind A Cleaver Art. The difference between Allie's Creative Cafe and like Watch Me Paint is this is slightly more interactive. I did invite a few people to show up and kind of highlight what they're creating when they go live. Hi, good morning, beautiful. Hi. Hi. Um, So I would like to apologize for yesterday's live. Hi. I purposely kind of ran through some of the scenarios. Um, yes, perfect. To test some things out. We will not be crazy like that anymore. We can just focus on hitting our 10K goal. Trying to hit that by September 1st. So please, 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 whenever you see a Cleaver art, whether it's a video or a live, join in, hit that repost button. I know you guys are all following, so let's just keep spreading the word. It is such a pretty day so far. So yeah, we're just up in the studio kind of finishing up some projects. I'm trying to see if I can make it a whole 2 hours, um, which we don't know. Hi, good morning. I see you. Um, but guys, we do have some viewer wishes up there. If you guys want your name shout out or you want to ask an art question, um, just trying to try some of the new features that we have access to. One of which should be a little orange button in the bottom corner. If you guys want, you can just go ahead and DM me like, hey, I'm interested in Test the Hack. Hey, I'm curious about your commissions. Just anytime that we're live, especially like when we're doing the studio versions, I'm going to try and make sure that that's available to you guys. Um, because the whole point of doing these is obviously to sell some art, but also I want to make sure that I'm reachable. You know, you guys can't get a hold of me, then what is the point? So we are going to actually get into it, start creating. Again, for those who don't know me, Allie at A Cleaver Art. I know the angle is a little weird. I'm going to fix the light this afternoon, I promise. I'm going to at least try. But I did have this scheduled, so hopefully a couple of our guests show up, and we're just going to see what happens. Um, I need you guys in the comments, though. I need to know your favorite color. When we get 3 favorite colors in the comments, we are going to show you guys what happens when you order a pour panel. I know, I'm excited. I know you guys are excited. So again, I need 3 people's favorite colors, as long as they're 3 different colors. And believe it or not, guys, I think I have all of my supplies within reachable distance for once. I do want to show you some of the options of things that we're working on today. Oh, oh yeah, the pour panel. Oh, hey, I see you. Um, do you want to be a guest? I know I offered that to you. I don't think you registered though, babe. So in the meantime, while we figure that out, this is, okay, all of these are in progress. I need you guys to know that if we are in this kind of setup, it is an in-progress artwork. Let's see. Don't judge me. Um, oh, okay. So hold on. I figured it out. The reason it's not showing up is because I have viewer wishes going right now. That should clear out in about 15 minutes. So yeah, just be patient with me. I forgot that that had a timer on it. That's why I went early today instead of at 11. So I'm sorry, babe. If you want to like go start your live and do all your fun stuff, get set up, and then join as a guest and bring some extra viewers in, that sounds great to me. You want to go fluff your hair? This is after I did my hair, guys, because sometimes you just gotta be who you are. I do appreciate you showing up. I'm sorry. I'm gonna get it together. Hi, I see you guys peeking in. You guys want to see some art that I'm working on? I know you're already beautiful. I'm not even worried about it. All right, guys. So after viewer wishes clear out, we are going to try and get Nyx back in here. We're going to hear about the amazing stuff that she creates when she goes live. We support other creators. So, guys, anytime you see an Allie's Creative Cafe, this is what I'm going to be doing. But I also invite some guests in and, you know. So, like I said, once the viewer wishes clear out, we will get to that. But I am still asking for color comments. We need 3 different colors. I am pretty sure I told purple, so we still need 2. Guys, don't forget to hit that follow, all right? So, we're going to start with this bad boy. This is a piece that I started when I was like 19, and I'm not going to tell you guys how many millions of years ago that was. But this piece is secretly titled My Love for You. This is the one I'm really excited to work on. Let's see, can we do those both at the same time? You love the colors. Thank you. I love all the colors. Sure. All right, let's see. If these buttons will let me click, sometimes it doesn't read my fingers. All right, guys, any viewer can light the flame and spark the relay. There's no gift or tire required. We're just passing the torch. This is just a good way to interact with me, get things going for the live, and I really appreciate it. But back to this artwork. So, My Love for You. This was actually originally all very orange and yellow and the dark browns and black, which is not my normal color palette. I mean, you can kind of tell it varies quite a bit as I've gotten further in my art. But back then, this would have been considered a very dark, sad piece for me. And so recently, I decided to update it. I actually have been cleaning up the studio, trying to prepare for the creator program. And one of the main things they say is to like clear up your space. And I just keep finding treasures as I clear up my space. Oh my goodness, a title gift already. Love it. Thank you for the flowers, Boo. Mwah. But I've just been clearing up my space. I've been finding treasures, and this was one of them. So I do, for a while I said I was not an abstract artist, and I have recently moved into more of it with the pour paints and stuff. Hi guys, I see you. And it's just slowly built up, gotten itself together. But this piece has definitely been progressing. It was more abstract, but the more I look at it with hindsight, very, very clear what it's turning into. I'm excited to work on this probably today or tomorrow. We're going to actually let you guys decide which project gets done after we talk to our guest. This one is not named yet, but you see this, like, this is all pour paint that we purposely only did the bottom half with. This is a couple of random sketches and scrap papers we had. So we started out kind of like a collage. So the finished idea, not just a tree. So she is kind of like leaning on the tree into the water, kind of like playing in the water. The goal was like maybe a split collage pour paint type thing. Trying to branch out, expand, try new things. Definitely trying to, just get people to pay attention to the art. I really believe that art can change the world, and I know I'm just like a small local artist, and they keep trying to tell me I'm a small creator. But guys, the things that I make are not small ideas. They are big, compassionate, hopefully inspirational ideas to get other people making. So it's not just about the paintings. It's not just about the products. It's not, I want to be world famous. I do. But I just want to paint and hang out with you guys. So if you're interested in commissions or anything, remember that little button down there. And we do have a guest joining us here soon to hear about other people's creative work. So thank you for joining me. We still need 2 colors, guys. I want to do this pour panel today. That's the goal for this live, is to get it. We're gonna get at least, let's see, we're gonna be on for 2 hours. We're gonna get at least 25 new followers minimum, and we are going to get to do this pour paint. Thank you, Nat. I appreciate that. So guys, the goal for the pour paint, I need 2 more colors. We got purple. I need 2 more favorite colors. And yeah, that little orange button, if you guys are interested in commissions or any of the programs I offer, I'm going to go ahead and pin it for you. See if that, well, if this is the right button, is it going to pin? Oh, no. Guys, we got this. Thank you for putting up with me. You guys are so sweet. But yeah, make sure you're hitting that button, reaching out. Go ahead. The 8-flavor art universe is just expansive. There's tons of different options. You do not get to pick another color. I automatically added purple because you were here. Speaking of purple, this is an artwork. This one is actually called A Different Perspective, which is a sketch. That, if you've seen my coloring book, guys, the cover, there is an artist painting on a window. And that, oh, thank you, lovely. If you guys like the art, go ahead and, join the fan club. Send some flowers, send some heartbeats. Help me grow, guys. Like, we can help each other, I swear. But, so the idea behind it is that you can have a new perspective. You can literally flip it over and it becomes something else. So we have been working on this one. We did this in another Allie's Cafe. This is the one we started, and we learned about Chicken Coop Universe's new comic book series. He's got the first 2 out. They're in the last stage of refinement. I cannot wait to see them. So if you guys haven't, you gotta check them out for sure. But back to drawing a new perspective. So this is actually like the painting that was implied in that sketch. And it is because you can change it. So I've been going in, adding in like another layer. This was, we had like a little paint party for one of my friends a few years ago. And we just used up some spare, lower quality paint. And I've just been going in and kind of like building it up, adding layers to the color. So like where it was like this is now the pink. Just kind of, I always recommend going back and adding. Not because artwork isn't done. Guys, I like this one I swore was done and I hid it in a corner. Like this, it wasn't done where I wanted to share it with the world. This one actually hung on my wall for quite a while. And then I was like, oh yeah, the quality, I can improve on this. So I have done nothing to change the base idea. I've just kind of gone in and added my colors. So this is one of the ones that we could potentially end up working on today. I'm really kind of excited. I do still need 2 more colors. I've got purple as a favorite. Does anybody like green's my personal favorite? I see you guys. I see you sneaking in. Thank you for joining today. Appreciate it. Don't forget to join the fan club too. Level 14? Oh my goodness. Violet, amazing, amazing. Guys, for you, those of you who don't know, Violet is my longest standing TikTok friend. Fan, whatever you want to call her. Longest standing one, biggest supporter. I will always say she's number 1. I don't care who else tries to take her place. She's the best. Oh, guys, we need some coffee in my life. Guys, hitting that follow and repost for me. If you don't know me, you're not comfortable hitting that button, I get it. Let me tell you about myself. My name is Allie. I'm an Akron, Ohio artist. I have been in official business for 5 years, and because I kind of went the I want to learn it all myself route, it's kind of like I'm officially starting all over again. I recently decided to go live on TikTok. It's been about 45 days now. Test all the different ways that you're supposed to do it, see if I really liked it, all that good stuff. All right, I'll see you in a little bit. Um, and guys, I fell in love. I'm like so super passionate about it. This is literally what I want to do. So what I need from you is to hit that follow and repost anytime that you see a cleaver art. Just share me with your friends, please. That's how creators grow on all the networks. So thank you for popping in. We've got, I don't know, we've got what, like 15 more minutes on. Guys, I don't know. About like 15 more minutes on the viewer wishes, I think. In the meantime, I need two more colors. We have purple as one of our colors, and yeah, so purple or violet or whatever. Actually, let me pull that out so I remember. We're gonna pour panel, guys. So in my shop, which I can't overlap with so many services. In my shop, there is the option to get a pour panel done during a live event. We've got one color picked out for the sample run today. But the reason is I have a bunch of these panels. I need to get them out of the house. It's a good, affordable way to have your own custom A cleaver art. I will not be adding layers and going back in and doing like the upgrades like I have done to these. But for, I think the 5x7 is affordably priced at like 30, 40 bucks. To say you have your own original, guys, you got the shop. But yeah, so we're going to do an example of that at some point. The goal of today is to go live for about 2 hours, try and get about 25 new followers towards that 10K goal. We're just kind of hanging out and creating. Hey, I see you. How you doing today? All right, so we got this set aside. You making anything fun this weekend other than chaos? Flying to Mexico. Ooh, world traveler. I I have not been out of the country in, I want to say 5 to 10 years. Not on purpose. I love traveling. Oh no, for work. Okay, so here's the thing. If you gotta go for work, you gotta find one thing like that you can go see that like you would like if you only have an hour, and I'm telling you, make an hour of free time to, is that a little bit more clear? I think so. If you only have that hour of free time, go explore something that you would never like. I used to drive for a car company. They'd like buy cars at auction. And so literally we would have to drive across country because sometimes it's just cheaper to drive one car, put a few miles on it than to, literally explore them. So I would be like, oh, so we've got to go to this spot. And I would Google all the things that you could do in that area and any of like the free events or like festivals that they were known for and just go enjoy them. Obviously, you hit your deadline, go to the work part, you got to do. But if you are somewhere new and you get a chance to experience it, don't experience only the work part. You deserve so much more than that. Give yourself the joy. I just gave you permission. But since you're in here, what is your favorite color? I don't think I know it off the top of my head. I've got purple so far for this pour paint, and oh, that's so funny. So the person that was in here earlier said orange and purple might go really good together. And I agree. I've been thinking about it. definitely enjoying the orange more since I've been working on this piece. Hi, I see you. Um, Honestly, I have yet to find a color combination that I'm not a fan of, especially when they're like so contrasting. The problem with the orange and brown, or the orange and the purple, is they make brown quicker than any other combination. I don't know why. It's just something that they do. I do think when they stay separate, they are lovely. Um, and we will use like a white, like, bubble thing. Not to give too much of it away. This is like something fun that we're doing. Um, but yeah, we're just kind of hanging out. Thank you for the color suggestion. I will make sure to show you the pour paint when it's done. Um, Trying really hard to stay live for 2 hours today, and I don't think I've ever gone more than like an hour and 40 minutes. But it's a lot easier to do when you're up in the studio just sharing the thing you love. So while we have a few minutes and we're waiting on our guest, because she did say she's coming back, let me tell you about this painting back here, guys. Just so I have an excuse to move around. And as you can tell, around the paintings is my beautiful, crazy studio. This is where the window is. That's why. But let me see. Show you guys a little bit closer. This one is a piece that I have had in the studio literally for like 3 years. 3 years, guys. But can you see the horses are slowly starting to show up in there? And this piece is actually going to be called Apocalypse. I finally decided. No, not Apocalypse. It's going to be Revelation. This is what happens after Revelation, based on the Apocalypse story. Hi. For you guys that are just joining, if you're interested in working with me to create art, there's a little orange button. I am trying to hit 10K so that I can get into the Creator Career Program and literally just get paid to make art and talk to you guys all day. So please help me out with that follow and repost. I really believe that we can support each other. But that little orange button, you can hit it and it'll DM me. I'll be able to reach out afterwards, send you whatever link you need. So thank you for joining. Let's see, got a teeny tiny bit, an autism based one. I actually have been wanting to do one specifically to fundraise for autism for a while. I do have a couple of different charity pieces, different awareness. That's when I can't create for me, I create for organizations. But if you have like a specific organization or like an idea in mind, just reach out. We can collab. I am always open to collaborations, like especially for good causes. Like, guys, I don't believe in we just support everything willy nilly. Oh, we could even DM me. Hit that button and DM me. I got you. For you, I got you. Don't you worry. But yeah, guys, the whole point of like doing these is just creating, sharing. A lot of my artwork is 100% based on themes that need more awareness, things that need fundraising, and a lot like even a lot of the stuff in my shop like is specifically so that I can fundraise for these organizations. Got a whole list of information on the different charities that I full-time support, and then I rotate out through shop sales. We definitely support like planting trees and global, like it's a whole thing. Like I said, guys, that orange button for any information you need about paper art. Okay. So I think we've got a couple more minutes on our viewer wish list. Does anybody join the fan club today? We need a couple new fans. Thank you, love. I'll make sure to get to you as soon as I'm done with this. I already have an idea in mind. You are so inspirational. Can't help it. Thank you for being you. But yeah, guys, I'm just on here trying to do the thing. I know that it's not perfect yet. It's all a learning game. It's all figuring out what works for you. And that's why my live schedule has kind of been bouncing around a little bit. And I appreciate you guys putting up with that. It's not necessarily like what is the best time to go live. It's what's the best time to go live around my life. So tomorrow, I'm going to do a pop-up. I'm not going to promise what time. I might even try to sleep in because it is Sunday. But tomorrow we'll just do like a watch me create where instead of all of this talking and, trying to interact, we're going to just literally put on some music and whatever painting we end on today is going to be the first one we start with tomorrow. So, um, I am waiting for one more color and we should only have a couple more minutes. So I need to see if whenever Nyx comes back, we're just going to stop what we're going to do and talk to her for a bit. But since we do have a tiny bit of time, I need one more color. Got purple and orange so far. And what goal are you guys working on? Like, have you recently discovered that you are passionate about fly fishing? I have been dancing a lot more lately. You can't get two colors. Somebody did that earlier. So I bet you, ironically enough, the next color will be, but we're not going to give it away. We're going to see what happens. Because guys, here's the thing: it's about making it fun. And the whole point of like giving up the day job and being like, I am Allie at Deep Fever Art was not to be like obnoxious and like F the real world. It was, hey, this is how I fit into the real world. And so, there's a little bit of wiggle room. Well, there you are. Oh my goodness. Perfect. Okay, I'm going to cut off what I'm talking about. See if, 3D printing. Oh, we are going to make a trade. I have an idea. Oh, perfect. Guys, this is why we talk to people. Nyx, babe, give me like 35 seconds to figure out the right combination of buttons, okay? Hi, I see you joining. We're just going to do that. And we're going to... Where are you, babe? Oh my God, guys, I'm so sorry. It's a good angle though, right? All right. Invitation should be sent, babe. Okay, hi. There she is.
Yay! Oh,
I can't hear you, babe. You gotta speak up.
hold on, I got my phone situated. Ugh.
How are you doing?
Better than I was Tuesday.
Oh, it's been a week for a bunch of people, huh?
Well, yeah, getting that giant hornet stinging me in the chest and then finding out I'm allergic. Yeah.
Ooh, yeah, that's kind of rough. It's kind of rough. So I really appreciate you joining us here this morning. I am trying to do like a creator showcase type live on
Hmm.
Saturday when I have a little bit more time to like hang out and try all the interactive features. So
Yeah,
you
usually
are,
mine are in the evening, so
oh, so we got you early in the day. Yes.
yes.
Guys, I'm a winner. Um, Dov says hi, Nyx, if you can't see.
Yeah, I don't know why I can't see it. There we go. There we go. Hi.
All right, there we go. Yes, okay. So, tell us a little bit about yourself, what you do when you go live, when you usually go live, so we can come hunt you down and stalk you. All the good stuff.
Well, I am Nyx. I am now a high priestess of a new coven, Star Veil, which is virtual and accepts all paths
Mm-hmm.
because there's so many different paths. I'm also the owner of Nick Spell Mystery Shop. Obviously, my tag says Nick Spell Mystery Shop,
Right.
and I just made. I got to show this.
You got
This these beautiful beauties. These ritual bath salts.
it. Ooh.
This is for self-love and protection. Um,
Mm-mm.
it has all natural. There's no synthetic in it. It is rose, it has rose buds, lavender, rosemary essential oil, chamomile, and Himalayan pink and sea salt combination.
Oh, that sounds amazing.
And I tested it on myself, and oh my God, it does wonders. If
Oh
you
my
have a
God.
headache or if you're severely stressed, this little baby. These are really good for before a live.
Yeah, I my before live technique is I walk the perimeter. I like ground in and I walk around. I have one flower in particular that I stop and I like talk to and just spend that like moment resetting. And then
Yes.
I'm like, all right, let's go get them. Like a tiger out of a cage.
That is the mindset you do have to do. You have to learn how to ground, especially before the lives, especially the kind of lives I do, because I do oracle readings and pendulum work. And then
Do
I also
you
discuss my shop as
so do
well.
you charge for the oracle readings during your live?
I do some of I do have it where they can go onto my website and order a more in-depth oracle where they can do it privately or on the live. Um, Usually if they do want to do it privately, we'll do it over a Google Meet or a Zoom because I have both.
Nice. Giving us
Um,
options.
but I have done several. I'm also getting my certification in as a shadow work coach, which is why I'm not live Mondays and Wednesdays right now in the
Okay.
evenings. Because I am doing it. Shadow work is, if you don't know what shadow work is, it is almost a type of holistic therapy, almost
Right.
practically. If you don't know what it is a very in-depth facing. It's practically almost like facing your fears, but in a safe place in facing your fears. But it also, there's more to it than just that. There's what they also call the golden shadow, which is your various strengths that you are afraid to expose to people because you're going to afraid. Ooh, that is gorgeous. That is gorgeous.
Keep talking, babe. You're like my music right now. I love listening to your voice. Tell me more.
Aw.
I'm learning so much from you.
Like for some people, it's their creativity is their golden shadow. For
This
some
for
people, it's their
sure.
leadership skills. It is a very shadow work is a very complex and it can be extremely intense. The way I help people with shadow work is I have the actual oracle decks. I
Mm-hmm.
have 3 sets that I use. One is I call my intense one or my spider one because it is so intense. I have used it twice on people and it people are like, "Oh,
They almost can't handle it, huh?
and yeah." My sister, my adopted sister Carissa, we did one for her and we used the what is called the She Is Oracle deck and it has prompts. The other two, the one shadow work, the intense one I call Mr. Intense, is doesn't have the prompts, but
I just
the um but the cat one, which I think you would actually absolutely love because it looks like um old kind of like vintage 50s, kind of like comic art.
Oh, I would
Almost.
love that. You're so right. That is totally up my alley. Yes.
I said it way over there. Give me one split second and
No
I will
worries.
actually show the
Hi.
decks.
So while she's getting that together, guys, thank you for joining. Don't forget we have that goal of hitting 10K in 2 weeks. Um, Nyx runs a little shop, and she's telling us about some of the shadow work stuff she's doing, and I'm just recreating. So nothing crazy going on. We're just kind of sharing today. We appreciate you guys being here. If you can still see the orange button, please hit it. You can message me because right now this This lady is my attention, okay? Well, and this canvas. Get it, girl.
This is the kitty ones I use.
Oh my god.
I told
Yes.
you.
Yes, I love them.
What I love is it gives you a reflection. Most of the time, they do reflection, journal prompt, and an investigation.
Oh, that sounds
And
like
it
my
gives you
kind of work.
questions because when you're doing the shadow work, I give them the prompts and then we discuss it. So I'm practically becoming a therapist in a
Right.
nutshell.
In a nutshell, right? And that's how I feel about teaching art to other people is it's like the second like it just unlocks so much of how your brain processes and looks at the world that you can't help it. It is automatic therapy. Yes, good,
This is
yes.
why I call this the spider deck because of
Ooh.
just um, the spider because it kind of reminds me of a spider on the back, even though it isn't.
Oh no, definitely
This is
definitely.
Mr. Intense. This is the intense deck of the shadow work I do. Oh, one of my sisters dropped in. Hey, Beck.
Yay. Hi, nice to meet you. Nice to meet
But
you. I think you're popping in today.
and
You don't tell
then
people you've known me since high school. I am not that old.
hey, I think I look pretty good for 35.
You know, I realized a long time ago, nobody knows what each age is supposed to look like. You have like a rough idea of what, like a 56-year-old woman looks like because you just immediately go grandma. You don't really know what like a 35-year-old woman looks like because it's so different.
Yeah, my mother is 71 and she don't look 71.
Oh,
She looks like her 50s.
oh, get it. Yeah, she's doing something right.
Yeah, both me and her look way younger than our ages. Now, this is from the She Is deck. This is one of the cards from the She Is deck.
Oh, I love it.
It has that noir kind of goth Victorian kind
Yeah.
of aspect to it. And see on the back it lists the prompts. This deck will actually this one and the kitty deck will actually be in the shop for my
Yes.
bundle. I am actually putting a shadow work bundle together.
Nice.
Um
Do you have
because
an expected date, or is it kind of just like in the works still?
I'm hoping within a week or two that it's officially gonna take hold for that shadow work bundle. I just got to get the shadow work journal that I want put together.
Okay, so we're close. You're not teasing me too much then.
No, I'm not teasing too much because to me, shadow work is even people who probably don't think they need it probably actually do. And it sounds worse than it really is, but it actually is a very healthy way of dealing with certain triggers, with things that you have trouble dealing with, and it's a safe. And usually, when I do it, I am not. I do usually when I do one of these sessions, I usually have at least one other person with me because it does. I'm also an energy worker,
Oh,
so
good. Nice. Okay.
when I've done healing, when I have felt that people have needed it in the past, I ask, could we do a healing set? You'll see, if you come to one of my lives, you might see it. And a lot of people, when they feel my healing energy going to them, most of the time they smell chocolate or marshmallows. So I said, what am I, s'more?
Ooh, I don't know. You look like a sweet treat to me. What time can I come see your live? You said you do mostly nights.
Usually I start about 6:30, 6:37. I usually give
Okay.
a little bit of leadway because sometimes things happen.
Well, right, right. I've been trying to do like more scheduled lives. So like today, when I realized I'd have a little bit more time, I went live a half hour early just to like sneak it in. Um, but
But
yeah,
I
that's
have
how
a
I like plan
very
ahead. And the other day I did that, and it was like, oh yeah, we got to cancel this entire live because life. Hi, Bandy. I see you, boo. How you doing today?
Hi, welcome. With mine, I do discuss the shop some. Like I do take little breaks in between. Um, but and usually that's when I talk about my shop or if anybody has questions about certain things like the shadow work. Um, Usually I have my cat with me. She's usually on my lives with me. I call her my co-host. Her name's Tiwi, and she's a Siamese kitten. Well,
That would be worth it right there.
she ain't as much of a kitten anymore. Sometimes you see Starlight, but most of the time you see Tiwi. But she, but a lot of times, I have to take about throughout the live. I go about 3 hours usually, 2 to 3 hours. Um, and I take 2 3 minute breaks, like two or however I'm when I say okay, I need to take a 2 to 3 minute break, y'all, just to get my because when you're doing oracle readings a lot or in energy work, a lot of times your third eye chakra is what's getting used the most,
Right.
and it can if you don't be careful, you'll get an extreme headache.
Well, and you're not supposed to be burning yourself out. You know, you already
Yeah.
got the burnt marshmallow smell
Well,
going.
well, when I first started, it was a little. I've grown where it doesn't do that as much because it was the most I had used my third eye, so it was getting exercised and kind of getting used to being a little pushed. But
Mhm.
I'm doing like the mystery scoop bundles, kind of like the mystery scoop stuff. So witchy aesthetic stuff. Oh god, that is turning out gorgeous. I like that. What
I
is
am
it?
totally surprised how that turned into like almost a path. You know,
It,
like
it looks gorgeous.
I'm having fun with it. Um, so you said like 6:30 to 7. You're not available Monday to and Wednesday to me.
Not at the moment. Yeah, because the course I'm taking is a month, and I've already done. So I'm halfway through it. So probably
So
2 more weeks is going to be like that, and then I'm going to be back on every day, unless something happens like Tuesday.
right, right. Um,
There is an occasional one where I'll say but I'll pop on and say I'm not doing the live tonight because I'm too energy depleted, and that's usually because due to a um shadow work that has was very intense
mhm.
because sometimes because I'm having to put a lot of healing energy out and that whew,
It'll drain you if you're not careful. Yeah.
yeah, Becky just mentioned how she got chocolate. You got chocolate last night, so don't even. She usually smells burnt marshmallows, and apparently she don't like the smell of. I one person described it marshmallows on fire.
Love it. Love it. You're just bringing the heat, babe. All right, so I'm gonna kick you out, let you go enjoy your beautiful Saturday. We're gonna go back to talking about art. Anybody who was here, anybody who sees the replay, please go support my girl Nyx. She is lovely.
Sending love and light to everybody.
Oh yeah, get it, girl. See you soon, okay?
See you soon.
Thank you.
Bye.
Um, so guys, I just love the creators that I have gotten to interact with. I'm getting to meet so many amazing people. People like Nyx, people like Chicken Coop Universe. Like, please go follow the people that I am showcasing. We can support each other and build. Like, no questions asked about it. We can grow and give each other a little moment of support. Um, so, how do I get out of the screen? Because I want to see you guys correctly. Let's. Well, I guess this is where we're stuck. All right. Well, whatever. This is what we're doing now. We can learn from it, right? You guys have been so awesome as we've been working through learning all these different options and buttons and just like trying to hang out. Just like so supportive. Oh my God, thank you. Yes. Heart right back at you, babe. Um, yeah, guys. So I think I'm gonna cave. I'm gonna use the purple, orange, and blue combination, which means I am gonna take a break from this beauty. I do like how much progress we've gotten on it today. We're gonna take a break though and work on our little promised pour panel sampling. So you guys are about to see what happens when you order from the shop the pour panel piece. You guys have gotten a couple samples of the how to with the sketches, and the sketches are going to stay digital for now, guys. I just be very clear. Hi, I see you guys popping in. So we got blue, purple, and orange are the colors we agreed on for this. And of course, I'm gonna cheat. I got one already made. So the thing that's really fun about the pour paints, especially when you have the 3 different colors, is that they make these cups. It's called a split cup. So what I think is really awesome about the split cups is they're silicone. So when your pour paint dries, you almost always have like a little piece that you can play with. And I've actually like made mosaics out of these. It's actually like so much fun. But you guys know how I'm about the upcycling and reusing as much of the stuff as we can. So we're just gonna get those out of the way. Again, this is of the pour panel. This is what would happen. This one I'm gonna spin out just because we can today. And obviously, when I do this for like an actual commission canvas, it's a much larger, more intense process. This is just a quick mini sampling. And if you like it, you can go ahead and check out the shop, get one ordered up for you. I do feel bad, guys, because I did not have these like pre-mixed. I guess we could kind of alter the colors a little bit. Hi, I see you. So one of my favorite things when I do a pour party, any of my like get-togethers, is we always move before we create. Now, this sounds crazy because like the whole point is like I'm gonna sit here for the next however long, and you don't want to like bring that energy. We are not bringing negative energy to things that we create, unless the whole point is to transmute that negative energy. So I just have several colors here that we picked out as a group during the live. It's going to be something that is probably going to start every one of our Create With Me lives. So that is something that we can look forward to going forward. And again, guys, I do really appreciate you putting up with me as I've figured out, the live schedule, the different series. If you haven't heard, I have a hello. How are you doing? You coming in to make some art with me? But if you haven't heard, I actually have a series coming out November 1st. I'll be going live Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at noon Eastern to talk about all the little tips and tricks that they say improve your lives. Now, you guys can laugh. I know my follower count doesn't make it look like I have been utilizing any of these tools. Yes, you're going to make some art. Are you a painter, a sketch artist, digital artist? I always love meeting new creators. That's kind of my fun thing I like to do. I need 2 more pieces of tools, guys. Thank you for putting up with me. Alright. Yes, whenever we create, sketches. I want to see some, please. Please, I love sketches. That's what's hanging up here. All these shadows that you can see, those are sketches that I'm gonna turn into like other projects eventually. Um, but yeah, so I like to move around. I like to um, just be in. I like to guys, I might be stuck. My strength don't fail me now. All right, there we go. I like to move before I create because it frees up some of that energy. Um, a lot of times we got stuff going on in our heads that we're not. Literally, just shake it off, okay? Um, so we let the first half hour, 45-minute group come in and pick the colors for this sample. So um, when you order, you get to pick your three colors. And the reason it's a limited number of colors, guys, is not because I'm trying to be, cheap or easy or anything. It's because the space on these panels does not allow for too much variation. You need a much larger canvas. That's why when you do um, one of these as a commission, it it's much bigger, much more time intense. You do also still get a live video out of it. Um, I usually do a recording as well. So I'm just going in and I'm layering the colors. So on the inside, I've got the orange, then the blue. On the outside, I've got the purple and then the orange. And we're just going back and forth between. So the inside will be a little bit different. And I heard one time that it doesn't really matter if you do it that way. Thank you. I'll check them out in a minute. Because, once you flip this over, this cup of paint, it's going to do whatever it wants. But the goal is just to get enough paint on there. So honestly, guys, I think this is enough for this tiny canvas. If not, we'll just add some more in. I have been painting my whole life. I see you. Hi. I've been painting my whole life. I've been in official business 5 years. Kind of really just getting going live, being social. And that's why my goal is to hit 10K followers. I want to get into the creator career program and just do this. I know it sounds crazy, but I am so passionate about sharing how to do art, I feel, oh, thank you for the heart me, babe. I just feel like this is what I want to continue doing. I have a whole creative community. I have, guys, there is so much in Cleaver Art stuff. It's obscene. It's literally only missing you. And I feel like if we get that follower count up, more people will see what I am offering and they will buy my art. They will, be able to learn more about doing the lives. Like I potentially put going viral on hold to make sure that we had this information. Like we knew without a doubt that this shit worked. Because that's my heart. It's like I really want us to grow together. I want us to build as a team. But I also want to make art all day. Hi babies, I see you sneaking in on me. You guys go live pretty frequently. Are you trying to also share what you're doing and brag to the world? Because I'll pop you up in the guest box after we finish this panel, though. I did promise. So earlier today, guys, I'm sorry about the recap. Earlier today, we had 3 people give us their favorite color. We got orange, blue, and purple. I just took some pour paint that I already had. Let me make sure I've actually emptied all of these out because we don't want to waste them. I got to wash a whole bunch of these containers later anyway. I just took some ones that I already had made. There's no guarantee that they are going to flow smoothly. But when you order the pour panel from the shop, this is what happens. We sit on live. We do your 3-color combo. Today I'm going to show you the spin technique. So if you look in the bottom corner, you should be able to see the panel really good. I know the angle on this is going to be bad, but I don't want it to pour. So that's just a split cup with all the colors in it. And as you can see, it's already starting to pour. But when you order this, I will mail it to you. You will get, oh yeah, that's gonna be plenty of paint. I do like these colors together too. Um, Sorry guys. I like to make sure I get most of it. So like that's what it looks after it's empty. It's gonna be crazy. Hi, I see you. Um, and then guys, like, so look, it's just a big pile of goo right now, and that's the fun thing about pour paint. I think I have all of the other works and arts far enough out of the way, but let's just clear some space in case. Um, and guys, this is a 5x7. I do have 8x10s, and I do have some 3x3s, which are like super tiny but cute, very affordable. You guys ready for this? We are literally creating havoc. And then this is what I love about the pour paint is you pick your colors, you let it kind of just do whatever. And you just kind of just like I feel like a DJ right now, like just spinning it out, let it do its thing. And I will show you guys this one real quick. Let me grab some pegs to put it on though, because these bad boys will dry and they will stick. Thank you guys for the repost. I really, really appreciate it. Did you guys want to be a guest today? I got time. I'm trying to hit 2 hours. My goal was 25 new followers minimum, which, I mean, hey, we'll get there when we get there. But the goal is 10K in 2 weeks, guys, so please help me out. All right, one more spin just to kind of spread the design out because why not? We can. I feel like I'm going to show you guys why this color combination is not my favorite. Now, don't worry, we're going to make it work. I do have gloves. I only ever use them when people ask for them during paint parties. But this is what we've done so far. It will shift as I show it to you. Now, as we've done so far, I'm putting it right back in there. I don't think that that is enough color. I know I brought the paper towels up specifically for this event. Guys, give me 20 seconds because otherwise I will never end up with dry hands. So the painting on the bottom is Coco Pelli. It's an artwork that I'm working on. If you don't know, Coco Pelli is a southwestern trickster deity. Love him. Love him to death. Okay, guys. Sorry about that. But yeah, all the ones today and tomorrow will be in progress. You'll get to see some of the finished ones in the upcoming weeks. So this is a special combination. It's got the pour paint medium mixed how I would for any color. And then it also has some extra silicone, which is different than this kind of silicone, obviously, that this is made of. But this will create a kind of variation technique on what we've already created. And I really, really like what we've made. And once it dried, maybe it would pop a little bit more. But we're just going to go ahead and add in some fun before it even gets a chance to dry. So I'm going to actually just take right on the painting that we've already, well, if this will pour. I don't know, guys, maybe I lied. Who knows? Just need a tiny bit. Well, you want to be difficult? Guys, I'm not a liar. I told you we were going to do something with it. We're going to do it. So again, just some silicone into it already mixed. Guys, it doesn't have to be crazy. You can just have fun with it. Like, that's the whole point of making art, right? Is to express yourself. Ooh, guys, I don't know. This sounds like this is going to be fun. So this sounds a little bit watery, more than I like it to be. So we're going to see what happens. But yeah, so far, this is what we got. It's just a slightly colored canvas. And we are just going to go in along this line where it doesn't look like it belongs. And I actually like this is a little bit more watery. I'm going to go up a little bit where I really want it. And then I would almost leave it like this, guys. I'm dead serious, but the whole point is so that you can see this cool effect. All right, so I'm just gonna do it and then toss it over here. But so when you order a paint panel, we do your 3 colors. We have fun with it. We go live. We show different techniques. Literally just gonna let that little bit pour off, add a little bit of design to it. Now, if you were the person who ordered this panel, you could say, no, hey, I like it right there. Stop. Hey, I totally trust your judgment. But guys, look what we did. We pulled that orange out. So it's, oh, well, of course the lighting's not going to work for it. But I'll have a picture of what this looks like up later for you guys. Um, it's beautiful already, but once all of that dries, it turns into just amazing art. And the reason I'm selling the panels again is I have a bunch of them. They're not, fine art materials, so we can't, necessarily continue to use them for everything. But definitely use them to get you some art at your house. They and the 5x6 especially looks really cute on like those little plate holder uppers. I use the paper towel for that and not for me. Guys, I'm gonna need to get like a paper towel or just chalk it on the wall right there. What do you think? All right, so do you guys want to go live with me? You be my guest? It's up to you. I'm gonna invite you. We're gonna find out. All right, lovely. Sorry about that quiet. Trying to get used to all these like really cool features and stuff, and trying to also like stay organized and on task. It's really hard sometimes. So anybody with ADHD will understand. And I hope to believe that those of you without it would also understand that sometimes people are just really trying their best. Now, I don't know if you guys can see all the little paint splatters and stuff on here. This is just a giant piece of cardboard that makes my life so much easier because I am not opposed to just spinning paint in the space, But guys, let's see. We had a guest come on today. If you weren't here for Nyx, please check out Nyx Mystery Shot. She's working on some really cool deep shadow stuff. Let me also recap. We just finished doing a panel example, and that will I'll try to clip it and get it actually in the shop so you can see it. Speaking of the shop, that little orange button down should be like Service Plus, looks like a little check mark or whatever. You can DM me specifically about commissions, any questions you have about the Acre Art universe. I have a whole creative community. I've got like 17 projects going on, guys. Just check them out. Message me. I'll get a hold of you after this. Well, I guess my sweet babies don't want to join me. So we're going to take a second. We're going to wrap ourselves up. I am going to try and get at least one layer of paint off me so I can use these markers. So those of you who don't know about A Cleaver Art, I've been doing this professionally, well, trying to at least, for about 5 years. I recently started going live on the talk. I want to clock in on the talk. I do not want to have to go back to my day job, even though I'm really good at it. I am a full-time artist now. I am a creator, and I want to share that with the world. So please share me with your friends. Please. I would appreciate it greatly. The goal is 10K in 2 weeks. Prove some of these techniques I've been learning for the Test the Hack series work. Again, guys, everything that I've built up, all the spaces that I have created, the thing that they are missing is you. I can add all the information in the world, but if you guys aren't there to interact with me, it's just kind of a waste of time. So Since we have a couple of fan club members, do you guys want to pick the next project we work on? Yeah? Okay. Okay, so you guys remember this one? This was like the collage pour paint. That's one. This was like, I love this one. This one's number two. Okay, you guys remember this one? And then option number three. Let's see, we got what? We have an hour left. Option. We're gonna stick with the big ones then. We'll save this little guy for another day. You can. Oh my God, guys, I'm so excited. They are appropriate. Nothing inappropriate. You cannot get my life band. Deal. Let me hit that invite button though, babe. I'm so glad you joined in. All right, we got a new friend today said that they were willing to share some of their drawings. I am super excited. So excited. So are you there? Can you hear me? Okay. Says give me a sec. So in the meantime, you guys are stuck with me. I know. So guys, I can't. And then number three, we'll do it this way because while you're showing pictures, I can paint. All right. And then number three is new perspective. Yeah, I think so. Thank you, babe. So you guys vote 1, 2, or 3. Which one are we working on? All right, I'm not sure what's going on here. We're trying, guys. Go team. We'll figure it out. Don't you worry. We are having technical difficulties, guys. I am an artist, not IT. Let's be so for real. But yeah, 1, 2, or 3. Okay, this was number 3. Number 2. And number 1 is finally dry enough to progress on. So we can, which one are you guys feeling you want to see done first? I know you're there. You have to talk back.
How are you doing?
There we go. Hi.
I don't really know how to turn on the camera.
There's a whole bunch of little weird buttons down there. Just take your time. It took me a few weeks to figure them out. No judgment. Seriously. I love that you're willing to share with us today. So are you like a full-time artist? You just do it for fun?
I just do it when I'm bored.
Oh, boredom.
Yeah.
Boredom will get you every time. They say idle hands are a devil's plaything. So yeah, art keeps you out of that. All right, the fans have spoken. Number 1 it is. When you get your camera on, go ahead and like pop them up. Do you go live at all? Do you like this is just something you're like, I'm just gonna show these real quick and run away? Like, do you have a schedule?
I don't really stream that much.
Nice. Okay, so this is like a just special treat for us. I feel honored. Thank you.
Yeah, I guess so.
Hey, I like being spoiled. I love when the universe delights me. I made a new friend this morning, and I get to see art. Yes, please keep it coming. I heard you.
I think I've been followed you for about a week or so. I don't really know though.
Really?
I have to like try and find some that are worth showing. A lot of these are just kind of weird.
You know what? I will show you the one that is hanging on my wall that I think is just totally weird. Where'd it go? It doesn't look like the rest of what I do, but it's also from like years and years ago. This way you don't feel like you have to be like a high quality artist around here. Like this is what we're working with on average, and then we turn it into a crazy painting and a whole lesson. So I don't
Okay,
care if it's a
dokie.
stick figure, boo. Show it to me.
By the way, I might like mute myself on and off or whatever, cause like my I'm a caregiver, so my grandpa, you might hear him in the background or whatever.
Oh my god, that's totally fine. Like I said, I really do feel honored that you would share with us. This art is amazing.
It's just I just do random like ugly creatures. There's my cat.
Well, that's not an ugly creature. That's cute.
Yeah, I'll show you some other ones. Hold on. My
So, do you
little cousins sometimes they come over and they draw like things like penises on my characters. So I have to like be careful.
Nope, nope. We gotta be PC. Gotta be PC.
Yeah, so I have to be careful with trying to
Yeah.
show you.
Some of these, right? So I believe that art is just so important. Like just being able to spend time creating. Like you said, you use it when you're bored.
Yeah,
Um,
I guess.
I feel like art keeps me sane. Like I use it to like just kind of relax mostly, to tune in.
Yeah, I don't know. I just like
Ooh.
drawing ugly little creatures or whatever.
I don't think they're ugly. I think they're so interesting. Wow. So, true story, I used to be like terrified. Like, this is like the closest to drawing a person I would ever get. So, like, the fact that you do that and just so hard, like, just for fun too, not even like you're not even trying to do anything with it or like you just like to create. That's awesome.
Yeah, like I it was just always kind of like easy to get compliments in school and stuff whenever like I draw like kind of like detailed stuff. So I just started doing that when I'm bored.
So, you literally just taught yourself like a random habit out of doing it repeatedly while bored.
Yeah, I used to like people used to tell me my drawings looked like Adult Swim stuff or whatever.
Nice. I can see where they would get that. Yeah. I am old enough to remember when it was like that style. So honestly, I don't think they're ugly. I think they're like just very intriguing characters, and I think it's because they're not meant to be so pretty. They're just kind of
Yeah, I just
like that's
like
amazing to me.
like I was never really good at like drawing like good looking things, and it's really easy to make something ugly. So that's sort of a method.
So you said it's really easy to make something ugly. I love that. Um, I actually try to teach people that if you purposely make it messy the first time, it's like so much easier all the times after that.
Yeah, like and it's also like I feel like you can't really criticize something as much if it's meant to look, you know, imperfect or whatever.
That is a good point too, because if we're not expecting the perfection, we kind of relax. Does it make it easier for you when you sit down to create? Like, I don't have to make this pretty. I just kind of can sit here and add these weird details in.
Yeah, I don't know, it's just kind of funny sometimes. I just do it for that.
I think it is. Thank you seriously so much for sharing your art. I think that's amazing. And like you have such good perspective too. You're like, yeah, I can't, it's not gotta be something that other people call pretty. I think that stops a lot of people from just creating in general. I do
Yeah.
have to. I have an actual scheduled guest. She's got a very limited time. If you want, you can come back later. If not, you're free to run away, and I really, really just thank you from my heart. Like, I love your art. I wish you would make more. Of
All right. Well, thank you for having me.
course, you're awesome. Where did she go? Don't run away. I need you. I just told somebody else they had to leave. No. Oh, you little punk, get back in here. Um, guys, thank you for putting up with me. Thank you for hanging out. And, honestly, when you see these other live creators, please go follow them. Please give them support. Like, that's what these are about. It is not about just a Cleaver art. If I have 10K followers, do you know that that means all of my friends should also have pretty close to 10K followers? Like, we can build up together. I really don't know where she went. I'm gonna try one more time this way. See what happens. But so one of our fans picked out this one of the three options that we had to create with today. We're just kind of filling in the tree right now because I wanted to let our guests speak. We just had a guest that does not go live. They're not trying to sell their art. They just did a little show and tell of things that they've created. And he had such an amazing perspective on how sometimes when we make things ugly on purpose, people won't judge us. Do you guys know I've been doing that for the last 2 weeks with my lives? I spent a month figuring out a schedule that I could make work. I put in some time testing all of the different hacks. And for the last 2 weeks, guys, my lives have been all over the place, crazy. The numbers add up for the hack that I was testing, but it's time to get serious now. So that's why we have the different series developing. That's why there's actually a set schedule so you guys know when to find me. There will be pop-ups. Don't worry. You guys know that when I can, especially if I can get up here and just hang out like this with you. It's a constant, we're constantly growing. We're learning new things and we're trying. And just keep building together. And I am so lucky that I have you guys to build with. Each and every one of you has just been amazing so far on this journey. But yeah, guys, it's time for us to get serious. All right, I was the one that wasn't taking this serious. I didn't realize how much I would like doing this, guys, honestly. I literally had never gone live before. Girl, how did you get 300 minutes in? Oh my goodness. Thank you, babe. I think I have maybe 40 hours total. That means you're here one every 4 lives. You realize that. Thank you for the support. Thank you. Appreciate you, girl. Ah, guys, but this is what I mean about just building up together and helping each other grow. I'm also getting work done right now. You guys love watching me. Thank you. I like watching that beautiful, wild backyard. I should come hang out with you guys. Let's do that. We'll schedule it, okay? All right, so do we think more collage now that we've got the tree in and we can see where the colors are going? Or do we think we should continue and kind of just paint it in and see what happens? I don't do a lot of collage pieces, so I'm open to it. This one was really kind of an unplanned, let's see what happens type thing. What are we thinking? Oh my God, we actually are, oh goodness. See, I think I should put a fishing pole. But this river or water or whatever that we're in front of here, it's not fishing water, it's the wellspring. It's your soul source. It's really not meant. I mean, I guess she could go swimming. She does got her feet in there. But guys, that's what happens when you kind of just let artwork come together. we started by not judging this one. We said, hey, we've got these random pieces. This was an old canvas that, needed some love. Now we've got this. This is where we've gotten so far. Obviously, I can go in and add some more layers. Yeah? No. Is that you? You guys are messing with my emotions. But yeah, so I'm like kind of open to ideas and interpretation. I have really enjoyed during the lives, like letting you guys decide things, and just kind of seeing what happens to the artwork. Now, obviously, I can't do every single live like that because, I do have projects that actually need finished, and some things are like already set in not stone, but at least on canvas. But you guys have just been so much fun, and helped me grow so much already that it's like this is what we're doing. This is the team. Maybe. All right, there you go. I think we need like right in here, maybe like another one, and then we'll call the tree done. Oh, you're okay. So then you can't be a guest today because your phone is super slow. I will not hold it against you. But let's plan for next week. Okay. Again, for those of you guys who don't know me, you're just popping up, Allie at A Cleaver Art. We are on our goal to 10K. We do several different kind of lives. Today's live is just kind of offering different creators we know to pop in while we finish up a couple random projects. Testing out some interactive features, just kind of hanging out because we have some time. My normal schedule is posted on my page for the next 2 weeks. I will definitely be Monday, Wednesdays noon, and Monday through Friday, 9:15 to 9:45 Eastern Standard. There will be a couple of other ones. We're definitely going to start doing more Make With Me pop-ups. And I can't wait. Like, I'm just having so much fun building this and doing it. Wait, yeah, right there. So I think we're gonna do more collage on this, guys. Oh my goodness, I forgot about the pour paint right there. So my boyfriend will tell you that if he comes home and he like sees me and I'm not covered in paint, that he knows it was a bad day. He told me the other day how awesome it was that he has shown up randomly and I'm just covered in paint or he can't find me and I've been in the studio lately. And guys, that was something that I kind of always said. I can't do this one upside down, I'm sorry. That was something like I kind of always said that I wanted to do, is just be painting all the time. And so now that I'm doing it and people are like recognizing it, you guys showing up and spending time with me, keeping me encouraged, honest to God, like I feel like I'm living the dream, like the literal dream. And I'm not quite sure what to do with it. I'm just gonna keep enjoying it. We're gonna keep building it up because that's what I guess we're supposed to do. Yes, this is 100. Girl, this is my happy space. No questions asked. There are only 3 people on the planet that are actually allowed physically in this space. Thank you, guys. 3 people though. And believe it or not, one of them ain't even my mom. All right, guys, I think I got enough of an outline shape that I can turn this back around, and if not, we'll work with it. But yeah, there's only like 3 people in the world that are allowed in here because everything in here is something I have been working on my whole life. There is nothing in this room that has not been being built for 20 years plus. Nothing. These sketches were from high school. The ones hanging up here, the projects are like, and the thing is, guys, I talk about Operation Safe Baby. I talk about, if you aren't calm, you really can't create. That's why I'm like, hey, let's shake it off. Let's do these breaths. Guys, some of these projects have been up here for so long because I needed to figure out how to create, or I had to learn a new skill, or even like this one. This one was done. Why would I? Why would I do that? Oh, everything hasn't been touched in over 20 years. So, and that's the thing is when we art, especially, this is what people don't get. They're like, why do you do this? Art literally saved my life. Okay, this painting right here, this something new. This sketch I made in high school. This technique took me 3 years to learn to look exactly like this when I showed it to you. These leaves, that was just a random day where I was like, you know what? I bet you if I try this technique. And here's the thing. If it took me 20 years to get here to build this, what can I build in the next 20 years? What can I build in the next 20 days? Why stop? Why let it pause? If I'm looking at it with new eyes and new energy, why not just update it a little bit? Give it that little push. Which is all I need. I need a little push to get socially known. It's not that I'm not a big creator. It's that I'm undiscovered. I'm not hitting the algorithm enough. That's all it is. I could sit and be like, oh, I suck. Guys, I did that for 20 years, okay? These sketches were me being afraid to explore ideas that we are sitting together and growing on. We are building up and changing. I have even gotten to the point where I can do this almost upside down. All right, what do we think? Are we thinking this is, I feel like maybe for right now, we're going to let this be good for the tree. We do need to kind of mark this off. So I'm going to grab black. Thank you. It is exciting that I was able to come back to what I love. Let me tell you guys about what I love, though. I quit my day job. Quit it. I said I'm not doing this anymore. I'm a full-time artist. Went live on TikTok. I have sold $15 worth of art in 6 weeks. I was gonna do black, but I guess we're doing silver. I have learned so much about me. I have learned so much about interacting with other people, interacting with other creative systems. I even feel like I've learned some psychology-based information, which I know, guys, sounds a little weird to tie in with this, but hey, if you've ever met me, I'm a little extra. I really do like to learn and reshare. So, we're allowed to figure it out together. We got the time to do it, right? But when I say that these spaces I've made, these projects I've worked on, guys, I've literally searched and expanded every possible way. We're gonna put some silver leaves to grow them by myself, to make it not be like, oh, I have to market. And here's the thing, I would like to create all day, every day. We live in a world where we need to interact with our people. So let's interact like this. You guys come hang out with me while I paint, and we'll just talk about how awesome life is. How there's, beautiful techniques that we can add in. Like, did you guys know that sometimes the reason that the artwork sits in the studio isn't that we need? Hi, thank you for joining. It's not that we need another tool. It's not that we need a certain supply. Sometimes it's we need a skill. Sometimes it's we're afraid, guys. We are judging ourselves against what other people are doing. My goal today is to go live for 2 hours because that's what the algorithm says it wants. It says if you go 2 hours a day, you'll get maximum everything. And here's the thing, I'm not doing 2 hours every day. I'm not doing 2 hours every time. I just want to see if I can do it. Hi, babe. I see you. 100 comments. Yes. I love it. Now 101. So how are you guys doing with your weekend? Huh? Any big plans? Everybody got, tons of time to hang out? Anybody got an open time tomorrow that they're like, hey, if you went live, this is the best time I would be available to chill? I feel like Sunday plans are always like the craziest though. Doing the best you can. You're doing great. Hear my heart. I have no complaints. I feel loved and supported by everything that you do. Like, you are one of my number one cheerleaders. No questions asked. And I probably won't say that enough, guys. I suck at thank yous. Okay, I do appreciate everything that's being done. I would not have made it this far without you guys. Like, I don't care what anybody says. When I say the rest of this can't be done without you guys, it's true. I can sit here and talk all day, but if you guys don't show up, then what's the point? You're part of what helped me get comfortable doing these, was being able to go back and forth with you, knowing that you would show up at the random time and help me test it out. That's how we support each other. It's literally like that easy. Like, hey, I had 20 minutes, I wasn't doing nothing. Let me come hang out here live. Do you know there's like 1,700 ways to support my work? You could join the community. You could. The shares and reposts are really important right now. You guys are already following, so that doesn't count. Showing up and hanging out just for 3 to 5 minutes, big help. Things like, hey, did you guys see she's got this new thing in her shop? Did you see the new painting? Somebody mentions they need an artist, be like, hey, my girl, she's got commissions open. It's that easy. Yes, we need to be taking it easy today, guys. That's what I'm saying, is make it fun. Ooh, hold on a second, guys. I think we might. Let me double check before I go crazy. I'm going to see if I can't get one more. Nope, you come back, young lady. Nice try. Nice try. Hitting that invite button, guys. Sorry, it's a little goofy. Oh, that reminds me. Where is it? Nope, not showing up. Okay, so that did remind me, trying to get the giraffe for the safari campaign. Guys, if you go live and you don't do campaigns, please start doing them. 100%. 100% recommend that you start doing them, because that's part of why my goal for today is the 2-hour mark. Because I have to do 120 minutes anyway to hit the milestone for my life. But it totally gamifies it. Like, I have just been steadily gamifying my life. Little tiny pieces at a time, trying to figure out how to sell more art. And guys, we just grow a teeny tiny bit at a time. We've been growing as a team. I do not take credit for this. I don't. I take credit for I made the pretty picture. The beautiful thing that we're creating together is the shared time, guys. Like you guys have no idea. You just light my soul up so much. All right, so it doesn't look like I've accomplished. Let me see. Can you even see? But like when you change the angle, you see how that silver's popping in. Just so that you guys see the difference, I am gonna switch over to green for a second. Light or dark? Somebody hit the comments. First one, light or dark green? No, don't go too crazy, guys. I have been sitting still for a while, so I'm kind of Light. Okay. Wait. No. Okay. Light. I love that you guys are like so willing to like do this with me. It's so much fun. So I was thinking maybe I should put a poll up on like next topic or like maybe do like one or two options for like well like viewer wishes has popped up of like what we should do for the day. Cause like I know you guys like different kinds of things that I make. Somebody asked me if I was ever gonna make candles, which we would have to do downstairs. I'm not bringing all those supplies up here. Um, but yeah, guys, definitely reach out if you've got like some crazy, awesome, fun ideas of things we can do during lives together. Um, so just to show you like the difference with the green in there. See how that like makes it pop so much more. And then as you turn. Thank you, Laura. That's so sweet. Um, this project has been fun for me personally because I really didn't have a set idea in mind. I kind of just like let the chat be like, yeah, we want to do this, or like, oh yeah, you. And I don't know, guys. I think it's turning out pretty awesome. Um, yeah, definitely should have done the green first. Look at how much easier it is to see like the space we're working in. But if you would like to, you know, oh, you know what? If you like, I really wish I could show you guys how this one earlier was drying. I'm gonna try and flip the camera. Okay. I know. Bear with me, guys. I am not. I keep telling you guys, I'm not the tech girl. I'm the content creator. I'm not the tech. But I do want to kind of try and show you where our. Hi, lovelies. I'm gonna flip you over, okay? No seizures on me. Um, so this is what our pour paint is currently doing. As you guys can tell, the bottom part where we put the gray is starting to kind of bubble up more of that blue and purple combo underneath the orange. Um, so stinking delightful. Like when that one's done, it's gonna look amazing. Amazing. Catfish, oh, jealous. Did you guys fry it up? I love some good catfish. Don't get me started. Which one of you stole my green marker? I know it was you. Speaking of green marker, if you guys haven't heard my green marker theory, you have a green and a red marker. Red's your negative thoughts, green's your go hard, red's your stop, whatever. It doesn't have to be positive. Got two choices. Okay? You guys get to choose the weapon. Okay? You get to pick kind of like the red and the blue pill. Are you doing the red or the green marker? Okay? And what I love about that kind of theory, that philosophy on life, is that you automatically toss the red marker out the freaking window. You don't need it. Just write everything with the green. Just if it is not a hard go, don't even bother writing it down. Uncomplicate your life, guys. Make the messy art. Try the new thing. Eat the catfish. No, honestly, I think catfish are like super cool animals, like the whiskers. Honestly, they always remind me of like little old men. For some, I know. Um, but guys, that's the fun of it. That's how I see the world. You obviously would see it a little bit different. Hopefully, I mean, I like when people see it the way I do, but I keep trying to tell people I don't have to be right. I just gotta be in the room. So, what are you guys doing tomorrow? Are you like? It has been so long since I have had like an actual weekend. Okay, let me explain this to you. So, single mom for the longest time. Um, so that meant Saturday and Sunday especially were work days. Like I was a bartender. So you got to work the weekend. That's when you make all your money, especially when you're momming. You know, you got to basically do that double time crazy shift. So for years, that's what I did. Guys, this morning I woke up and I'm sitting there having my coffee and I am being asked, what are you going to do today? And I said, I'm going to hang out with some friends and paint. And, you know, obviously I'll be ready to like go out for date night or whatever, but I have all day Saturday to hang out with my friends and paint. I feel like a free bird. Like I am just like shaking with excitement right now. It making the decision to pursue something that made me happy might have used up part of my savings, but it has me dreaming dreams and making plans and figuring out strategies, goals for things I didn't even ever consider would be possible as part of my life. Guys, you know how crazy it sounds to me to be like, I'm going to be like a world famous known artist? Was that not always the dream when I was a little girl sitting down going, I want to be somebody who can paint all day? Yeah, that's why we're doing this. But here's the thing. I don't mind being a local artist. I don't mind repping just Akron for right now. Just trying to build, just trying to grow. We can do it together. But guys, we can do it and have fun. Like it doesn't gotta be crazy. Like, look, this is what we've gotten done so far today. Well, we did get our pour paint done. We got to learn about Nick's mystery shop. We got to see some of Camden's art. Which, how sweet was that? Like, real talk. So, guys, we had somebody who doesn't even go live join us today and show us some of their creations, and it just tickled my heart. Now, not able to make it today was Chicken Coop Universe. My friend who has their comic book coming out, they've been dropping teasers left and right, making us crazy. I need this comic book like 3 weeks ago, but they were actually our first live guest for this series. Yes! All right. Yes, of course.
What's up?
Hey!
Monica's on the phone right now with her sister, but we'll walk
Well,
back
of
in a minute.
course.
But
No,
here's
you're fine. You're fine. We got plenty of time. I'm actually doing pretty good for how. Oh, yay.
But yeah, that's a backyard.
That is beautiful.
But yeah, we'll be walking down there in a little bit.
You gonna give us a tour?
Yeah, when she gets off the phone, she's on the phone with her sister. So how you been?
Oh, you know, just creating chaos and havoc.
You
Chasing
know
the
it.
girl around. How you guys been? Staying out of trouble?
Yeah. Yeah, we moved out here. I was staying in Akron. I went to Florida, and I got ran over by a truck.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, so I had to move back. But yeah, and then I met her, and then yeah.
Life's been great ever since.
Yeah. Well, for the past 6 months, yeah. We've been staying here
No,
since June.
no offense to any of your exes that I know. I think this one's the best, the one so far.
Yeah.
If you don't keep her, I'm gonna keep her.
Okay.
Deal?
Deal. But I will. Yeah.
That
on the
is
mountain.
so pretty. I love that you just get to walk outside and just see all of that beautiful green. That is amazing. Getting some life just right there.
So
When I asked what abundance was yesterday, I was thinking
I'm
about
live with her.
your
I'm gonna walk
guys'
down the
little
river.
town.
Okay. All right.
You wanna come?
Fun. Just record it.
All right.
Okay.
All right. She's gonna be on the phone with her for a minute, so I'm gonna go.
Yes, guys, we're getting a tour. I love this. I
Really?
wanted to go down and like have a fire with you guys. It has been so crazy. I swear, once I get built up and like things more regular, I will like prioritize free time.
Right.
Trying to balance out life and building a business all at the same time were not the best ideas, but it's been fun. So we're just making it work.
Yeah, I don't know how far I'll be able to get. I don't know how far I'll be able to get down before it cuts out, but I'll get down as far as I can.
I appreciate it. I love that I'm gonna get to maybe see it. I've been like so hyper. No, did we lose you already? We did. All right. Well, we tried. We tried. So that was my friend. Undercover. It's T4. I'm not doing all the numbers, guys, but you can see him in the chat. Let me see. That doesn't make sense. I'm not trying to do all that crazy. All right, guys. So I guess my friend is blocked
The
off. We're
property
trying
and
to,
stuff for them, helping them out.
honey, you're cutting out real bad. I don't think we're gonna make it down to the river. Yep. There we go. Yep. All right, guys. So hopefully this doesn't mess up like this feed as much. Maybe we'll get it back in a minute. But yeah. So we've been kind of working on this
But
today,
this right
hanging
here,
out
it
with
was
some
just a
other
pit
creators,
of
people who go live.
where it wasn't, and then I turned into a fire
Yeah, babe, you are so not showing up.
pit and found these in the
I need a
woods.
tech support team so bad. Hi, I see you peeking in. How do I turn this?
These logs.
It's not. I don't want to. There.
Put it
There's
around.
the button. All right, guys. Sorry about that. Our friend was trying to show us the river down by where they're saying, and I guess the signal is like really bad. But we'll get some pictures and share them later. We have been, hi, Allie at Big Cleaver Art Community Joiners. We've been working on this artwork today, just kind of talking and having a couple of people pop up, share what they go live and do. Because trying to build and grow shouldn't be about just supporting yourself. You should definitely be supporting others. There does not have to just be like one. I know we like to compete and stuff, but compete with yourself. Do better than you did yesterday. You don't necessarily have to be, a shooting rising star. Not all of us want that. Some of us just want to hang out and chase our kids around the backyard. And there's nothing wrong with that either. But this is how I'm going to be able to do that. So if you are here, please hit a follow and a repost. Share me. If you know somebody looking for some custom artwork, whether it is a personal project or a business, please let me know. I do price accordingly and quite fairly. That little orange button will help you find out more about my services. Tomorrow's live will be something very similar to this, but we will not have any guests. We're just going to stream some lo-fi, work on a bunch of different projects, see what we can get done. Tomorrow is just going to be a super big push for getting as many followers as we can. So, no. And guys, I know I said like the goal was going to be to see if we could hit exactly 2 hours today. I honestly I have to pee, so I'm not gonna put that on hold. And my coffee has been cold for an hour and a half. So I love you guys. I will be back. I do have a little bit more time to create today, so we might just do like a watch me paint here soon. Give me about a half hour to get my life together, and if we are, I'll post it for you. Um, thank you for joining me today. If you haven't already, please hit that follow, hit that repost. I'm trying to get to 10K so that I can just do this full time. So support a big dreamer. If you're interested, don't forget to check out A Cleaver Art. I appreciate your time today. You guys are so beautiful. We really do have the best fans around here, and I don't know what I would do without you guys. Thank you for trying to show us the river. But yeah, give me about a half hour. We'll be back with a watch me paint. I actually have a project in mind. But yeah, you guys are beautiful inside and out. Love you so much. And I promise I'll see you as soon as I can. Thank you for being here.